Yeah, looks like we're to go. Not a job for Tyrone.
Take a gamble with Bedbug, but I have a hunch he's my perfect target. He doesn't have much, has a lot to lose, easily intimidated, and ambitious, but lazy. Alright, start with his home, tap his cell phone, just record everything he says.
It's an interesting combination of characteristics, but you gotta wonder how Aiden could possibly have picked that all up from seeing the guy for about 10 seconds while he has one conversation with his brother where he comes off as rather stupid. His cousin, rather. Right, the home of Tyrone Bedbug Hayes. Ooh, this is some serious encryption. It's not entirely obvious how to defeat this. I think I want to start by opening up this route. Nope. That's no good. Still no good. Okay, let's work on this central point first. There's no point in having... Oh, that was easy. Okay, that was actually quite easy after all. And... done. Here's Bedbug with his cool ribcage shirt.
Work, Grandma, I got work.
Oh, you got a job now. Well, why you didn't
It's
tell
not like that, Grandma.
Oh, I see. It's not a job for Tyrone. It's a job for Bedbug.
Come on, Grandma.
Bedbug doesn't even mean anything.
Yeah, it does. It means I'm a player.
What?
A bedbug can get into any lady's bed.
That's disgusting. Oh, I raised you better than that.
It is kind of a dumb name. His grandma's got a point.
On way. I gotta go, Grandma. Love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Even though you're a damn...
Okay, so we've got a tracker in the guy's phone. Now to follow him around
I can dig up on you.
in an occasionally difficult mission.
Never see you coming.
Most of this mission is pointless, of course. The game is structured so as to make your efforts constantly pointless and remind you that you are a bad person. So accordingly, we're going to follow him around, listen in on his conversations, and basically Aiden's going to try and get some blackmail, and just not end up using any of it. Most of this effort is going to go to waste. Instead, we're going to have a serendipitous encounter with someone who was trying to help Bedbug. Because he is a character in Watch Dogs, Bedbug immediately tries to kill him, and things proceed from there. The structure of the structure of this part of the game is okay. The details are completely stupid. Just barely worth explicating.
That's why I want to keep you where you are. Now, listen up, for real. You want to move up? I ain't supposed to say nothing, but I've been moving weight up in Parker Square. I thought you might be able to cut you in. Damn, B, not so loud.
Tailing.
Damn, man, they expecting trouble? Looks like Iraq locking everything down.
So yeah, this info we're getting on the guy, you know, theoretically seems like the sort of thing we're looking for. Immediately available for some reason. Oh. I screwed up there. Dang it. I was too preoccupied with describing the futility of the mission.
Doing all this. To control a village, you go in as a friend. Tell them that everybody outside their walls is some crazy fuck who wants what they got. Eyes and ears in every house. You know what they're selling and you know what they're buying. You control them. Anybody step out of line, they're gonna hand them to you.
The conversation does serve another purpose, improbable as it is. It introduces us to more of Iraq's philosophy, I guess. Shows off that he's got one, that he's a interesting leader in some ways.
Always on time too, B. Never let you down, not even once, son. True, but that's why I want to keep you where you are. Now, listen up, for real. You want to move up? I ain't supposed to say nothing, but I've been moving weight up in Parker Square. I thought you might be able to cut you in. Damn, B, not so loud. Damn, man, they expecting trouble? Looks like Iraq locking everything down. Babysitters? No. Soldiers, fam.
Alright, time to talk about crimes.
Yeah, they stepped out of line. Iraq put him down himself. I know, because I helped him bury the body. Man, don't say that shit out loud, son. You know your fan paranoid about that shit getting back to him? I'll say whatever I want. What? Are you paranoid too? Only when I'm around your ass, fam.
There. That's the blackmail I'm after. Rack hears this little gem and Bedbug will be buried in a landfill.
Oh, okay. I've just remembered there is one point in the game where a interesting scene eventuates, where this blackmail does become relevant after all. You know what, I blocked it out of my memory because it's such a crude thing that happens. Aiden puts on this dominance display. Funnily enough, he does exactly the same thing to Bedbug that Damien earlier did to him. It's gonna be interesting, I guess. Okay, so now for the more complex bit of the tale. On foot.
Hey, yo!
Let's try that again. I guess just walking up to someone and then crouching doesn't fully allay their suspicions.
Locking down the hood. Might as well call the popo yourself.
Nah, don't come out here no
Whoop.
more. Not here. Nobody give a shit about this place.
Ain't right, man.
The way I see it, they gave it to us. It's our shit. We the police now.
Hi, Bedbug.
You have the right to suck my dick.
Man, you nuts.
You have the right to shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Better stop
Whoop.
whooping, cuz. Strike them off.
Dang, some of this is quite tightly timed. Fortunately, the awareness level of these enemies is pretty low.
That kid wasn't even banging. Shot down in front of his mom. Got the cards? Yeah, B. Pin numbers 2? Yeah, they in there. What about Iraq's cut? No, don't worry about Iraq. Worry about me.
More showing Bedbug trying to set himself up as a important guy. Is that the same guy? No, it's just somebody. The thing is, a lot of this stuff, a lot of it gets kind of contradicted by the rest of his plot arc. I don't know. They make it into this redemptive thing for Bedbug, and he's like, oh, he's actually a nice guy, and he can hopefully get out of this whole thing. Why then have it be a thing that is greedy and ambitious and suspicious? Is it complex human characterization? Or is it just the fact that everyone in this game is an unrelieved shitbag?
Mother may I. Fuck me, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yup. Fixing to drive over. What do you think? Expect anything? No, and it sounds like the club don't trust Iraq no more. Good. Because they'll be dealing with me soon. When I call the shots, I remember what you done.
So I guess these guys are Bedbug's loyalists or something. Wouldn't make a lot of sense otherwise that he's talking to them like this. How he's even got loyalists is not clear. Also not clear how to follow him from this point on. Somehow that worked out. I feel like I got lucky. Let's continue to get lucky. Whoa. Jeez. Super G's.
Rabbit, what's up?
That's something you want to hear, Bug. Trust me.
So, tell me.
Yeah, it is,
Okay,
man.
so
It's me. You got that dough on you?
Always. Why?
No, this gonna cost you. But it's worth it. Trust me.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
maybe I can jump over this fence to continue. That guy over there might see me though. But I do need to get out there.
What the fuck is going on? Nothing, B. We just playing. Yeah, I see it. You're supposed to be keeping a fucking eye out. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And you want me to call our rack and tell him you fools could let somebody inside? Ain't nobody got past, B. Got the whole crew out.
Irony. Nobody got past, they say. Well, in fact, somebody, a guy, me, has got past. Gosh. Alright, I will use this camera. So.
Alright. Talk.
Look, I'm on 500 for what I know.
What the fuck you know that's worth that much cash?
Because you ain't got much time unless you pay up now, fam.
Oh, you gonna threaten me? You don't fuck with me, man. You think our rack won't hear about this? Man, what's wrong with you?
Oh, dude. Iraq? Serious? Iraq is your fucking problem.
Man, tell me what you know. This better be good.
Look, it's simple. They gonna call you down to the bricks, and then they gonna kill you.
That's bullshit, man.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing, man? Call me family.
What the fuck?
They were so intent on making this cutscene work. It's that they lock you out from hacking the thing too early. I guess it's cool. Where things go from here is cool. You now have to escort a rabbit. It's a technique that gets used twice more throughout the game. It's an interesting variation in gameplay.
And I can do a lot more if you cooperate. What are the bricks?
Look, just get me out of here, man, and I'll tell you.
All right, pay attention.
So, we have to guide the guy around, sending him into cover, making sure he doesn't get spotted or anything, while following through the cameras ourselves.
Okay, move.
Yeah. Moving.
It's pretty reasonable, all things told.
Go, go. Stay low.
In a thematic mirror, the next person to be subject to this will be Bedbug himself, and then eventually, Nikki.
Go, quickly.
Ain't going out like this.
Now, go. Move ahead.
Let's see if I can get the guy all the way over here in one lucky thunk.
Okay, now.
Probably not.
Go, go.
Oh yeah. That worked quite well.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker Bug.
Only problem is, I'm not sure of this guy's movement path. I think he actually comes all the way down here at one point. Maybe I'll just have to make a run for it in a sec. Or rather have Rabbit make a run for it.
I wanna die, man.
Oh crap.
Move it.
Fuck this and fuck you.
Well,
Rabbit, wait!
It's all ready to roll.
Shit!
Get to the brick factory.
We ain't doing this without help, man.
oh dear.
Right.
Shit. Rex gonna
Well, that's interesting. Last time I saved that guy, I didn't know it was okay to fail at this. I'm sorry, Rabbit. I guess you're dead and it's my fault. Well, whatever. I know, I'll lead them into this playground full of children. Seems in keeping with Aiden's MO. Actually, I'll just run away till they get to the edge of the grey circle, at which point, no problem.
These foot soldiers don't mean anything to Iraq, but a weak link is no place in the gang. I've seen this happen to a few guys. They don't pull their weight and they get torn down hard. But if Bedbug can survive it, show he's got what it takes, Iraq won't just save face, he'll embrace the kid. Show him off.
Okay, so it's worth mentioning the depth of the Rube Goldberg stack at this point. Oh, Jordy's calling. Better put everything on hold.
Yeah, I mind.
You're so predictable. If I do you a favor.
What does Jordy want? I've completely forgotten.
You need a favor.
I'm setting up an ambush. I need you to bring me some explosives. Can you do that?
Ah, yes.
Do
Bombs.
I want to do it is the question. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yes. You know what? This is great. Yeah, let me round up the boys and I'll meet you there.
Jordy's the kind of guy where when he thinks something is great, you should take that as an indication that it's not actually a good idea. I think Aiden has enough self-awareness to realize this. He has this disturbing degree of self-awareness. Like, he knows some of his own problems, and yet he doesn't change, so it doesn't make him better. It makes him even more irritating. So about the Rube Goldberg machine. We're now going to have to go and help Bedbug survive this assassination. The goal here is to make Bedbug appear to be a badass, so that Iraq trusts Bedbug, so that we can compel Bedbug to sneak into the Black Viceroy's fortress, so that he can get to the secret server room, so that we can trace the IP address, so that we can find the second hacker, so that Damien will let us talk to Nikki again, so that he'll reveal clues allowing us to rescue Nikki. And then we can get back to the main plot. It's incredible. But of course things aren't going to go that smoothly. After rescuing Bedbug, we're going to have to deal with some heinous crap. I believe I mentioned earlier there's going to be a great deal of rape in the story at that point. I won't mention it again, because it's too unpleasant to talk about very much. Alright. The bricks, the explosions. Now before we do this, I'm going to check my skills. I want to see if I have crafting of IEDs. Well, I didn't, but I can now. Available skill points, 16. Jesus gosh, what have I been doing with my time? Let's get some of these more essential little skills. Most of them are not super essential, but some are pretty handy. That's quite relevant, Demolitionist. Cool. Now I am hella skilled up. I'm ready to take on this gang. Again.
Hey, what is that? Come around back and find out.
Here we have Jordy portrayed as crazy guy again.
Told you. Bring in the boys.
Jesus. I thought you meant the explosives.
I was bringing girls. But I brought that too. No, I need some help. I was hoping you could involve these guys in gangland shooting of some sort. I got a few loose ends I need to tie up and, favors.
I don't owe you anything. Give me the explosives, something I can carry.
Fine. These two nutsacks are some unfinished business from a Gabonese job. You should have seen the way that they tried to take me out. I am driving this beast of a muscle car right out of the 70s. You know, in an automobile accident.
So, did you see that little eye twitch? The sort of narrowing of the eyes thing Geordie does when Aiden's like, "Oh, I'm too high and mighty to admit that I am as crazy as you." That is the only warning you get in the storyline that Geordie is going to betray you, as that is the moment at which he decides Aiden's not worth dealing with. So that's going to be funny. Come back to haunt him later on. Unfortunately, it has very little actual narrative impact.
Cool, huh? So these two idiots are sitting in the car moaning and whining. They're all fucked up. I don't know whether to laugh at them or scream at them. Finally, I just pulled up my 45 and slammed a couple of rounds into their fat faces. So that's what I have. You can do all this for me?
No way.
We can just do that. Do that. Yeah, it's like a practice round. What do you think, fellas? Practice round?
Jordy, I don't need a practice round.
No, just let me get a little clearer.
Jordy! Fuck.
Fortunately, Aiden is unable to resist his blandishments, and so we are going to blow up this truck. Which is, of course, a literal practice round, since, in reality, the player will not have used explosives at this point in the game. Yeah. Okay, let me just arrange these things slightly differently. Cool, it's an IED. So, it's like a bomb, but you hack it. Sorry, camera. Should probably done that in person. I think this is going to explode again. I think it's that kind of fire. We'll see, I guess. Come on. It can't just burn forever. Yep. Okay, it's time to put these bombing skills to use.
Rex, man, we're gonna kill Bedbug right here. I don't need the complications. Alright. Just lay out an ambush, take this guy's out. I'll get back to Rex, and Fred goes up. And then he's mine.
It is worth reiterating how silly the premise of this mission is. Okay, so they make it extra easy to work out where you should bomb. You can find these clues scattered all over.
It's abandoned. They must keep security cameras running.
See, probable guard location, that sort of thing. And it'll be like, yep, generic coffee cup, soda can, tire tracks. But we still do have to go through the technicalities of accessing this video footage for some reason. I can't remember where it actually is. Not there, apparently. Where is the security camera footage? There's a camera here. But that doesn't actually help me in the short term. I could have sworn it was on that desk thing in the center. Maybe it changes from game to game somehow. Oh, I know. Audio log.
Iraq's got the bees split into two groups. We're the ones out running this shit. We only got two ways out. In a box or under locks.
The humanization of Bedbug begins.
They got an escape plan.
avoid it would be nicer. Okay, so this camera shows us the weak spots which we've already seen.
There, you didn't blow yourself up. Not yet. Just trying to figure out where these guys meet so I can have some surprises waiting for them. Ooh, booby traps fun.
He's right. It will be fun. So the premise of this section of the game: put down bombs. Use the bombs to win.
Tire tracks. Someone's regular parking spot. More tire tracks.
I've run out of bombs, but that's okay. I can make a few more. Not too many though. And how about one at the base of the stairs here, so that if anyone comes up them. It's a pretty good mission setup. They take the premise of you control everything in the environment, combine it with the implausibility of having this whole place super wired, and turn it into this booby trapping zone using just your ordinary skills. Cool. Oops. Okay, that one may have gone off a little early. What I intended to do was to raise this. I don't want those shutters up. Might want to hide in there. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Reminds me of Ted Leo. And you see the whites of their blue eyes. Time to bomb, repeat, bomb, repeat, bomb. Alright, here they come. I mean, here they bomb. And our first contestants from the east. I'm glad they gave special music to this bit. Ah, dang. Oh, what the hell? I had the perfect bomb locations, got almost everybody, but this one guy got past me. And unfortunately, he was the kind of guy you can't just do an instant takedown on. That is what we call a shame. That's an interesting little twist. It seems that if you fail the first time, you don't get quite as much time the second time around. A little punishment there. Not a huge deal.
Still have time.
Okay. Here we go again. Effective. Now, if they would all come back over here, that would be cool. Seems like it's a good spot. Ah shit, there's more of them over in this direction. They look dead, alright. Wow. My aim went to crap there. It was not good. Come on, guys, over here. It's perfectly safe. It doesn't say bomb in capital letters or anything. Actually, it does say bomb in capital letters. I can see why you would be worried by that. Whoa. Oh. Suddenly I don't want these shutters down after all. This mission does a good job of making you feel like you're just dominating people. Like Aiden has not really got any competition in this arena. He is the dangerous one here. Not the gang guys. Hack the phone to intercept the call. Alright.
Hello?
Your friends can't come to the phone right now.
Ah, it's Bedbug.
They're dead.
The fuck? Hey, who's still standing? Anybody? Come on, man.
One guy survives.
He's getting away. A report to Iraq. Bedbug's as good as dead.
It's cool that Bedbug was smart enough to call this place rather than just walking in. Then again, he was warned by a guy he tried to kill. That was seriously rude, man. Like, come on, why shoot the guy? That's gotta be a pure spy move, taking down the messenger. Oh my god, what a cool bike. Bike is not so great for destroying cars in, but I can use hacks for that. Remember I mentioned a thing which lets you make the roads explode? That's it. That's the road explode. Alright. Now to find Bedbug and seal the deal. I'm not sure what kind of bike this is. I wonder if there's some way to find out, because I would like to ride this one a lot. So, whoa. Mistakes were made. Let's try that again. So, now this is a fun moment in the context of a video game, but it is a pure macho idiocy dominance display moment as well. We've got to go find Bedbug and we've got to scare him. The goal implicitly is to give him no choice but to sign up with Aiden Pierce. Subordinate his interests to our own. So that's going to take several forms of blackmail and gratitude. He's really manipulative. Aiden's good at manipulating people. That's not a good thing. It's interesting. This whole game is supposed to be a kind of origin story for a superhero. And yet, it spends the whole time portraying him as a sociopath. And having the people around him just recognize this. Do the writers of the game think perhaps that the two are substitutable? Do the people at Ubisoft think that we are okay with superheroes who are sociopaths? Maybe the modern comic book audience would be. At least the ones that the writers at Marvel and DC think they're aiming for. That could have gone badly. So you see the occasional steam pipe pop-ups? That's the road explode power. That's a good one. I picked that up in that frenzy of skill point spending earlier, and it will serve us well.
The reputation he always wanted.
Oh man. I was going too fast. I could not stop in time. I guess to properly intimidate a man, it is necessary to hide from him. For some reason. You gotta be the spooky vigilante. Vigilante, sorry. A word with French origins. Let me just hide behind this thing you can see through. Works perfectly. Bedbug has a small posse here. Thankfully he's gonna be dumb and scare them off. Way to play on his grandma's words.
I'll be in touch.
What is this? Come on, man. Hey, somebody's after me. Look, they're all dead. You gotta get me out of here.
You fucked in the head, man. Listen to you.
Yep, let's just run off for some reason.
Shit.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah, they in there. What about Iraq?
No, stop it.
Don't worry about Iraq. Worry about me. No, sounds like gloves on something.
Nice diamond televisions. Must be a Chicago thing.
You're gonna be my eyes and ears inside Rossi Fremont.
No, man. Iraq will kill me.
Yeah. What will he do when I send him everything I've got? You want to see more?
No. Listen, erase this shit, please.
Well, you play along like a good little bug, and I will. I'll be in touch.
That's a really creepy way to do things. I'm starting to realize...
Worry about me. No, sounds like gloves.
Okay, so I had a theory that a lot of the bad stuff in this game was deliberate. That it's, what the writers think to be gritty, mature, realistic, interesting writing. And part of that, at every stage of the game, Aiden kind of behaves the same way as his current antagonists. So, you've had him threatening people's families, while his own family gets threatened by Aiden. Now we've got him blackmailing people, while he's up against Iraq, whose weapon is blackmail. Hey, it's Tyrone again.
Gotta get close to Iraq.
You ain't getting close to Iraq,
Oh, fuck.
man. Forget
This.
It. He never comes out.
You want to rethink your answer?
Wait.
The auction.
The auction. He'll be at Quinn's
I'm
auction.
not dealing with
What
this
kind
right
of
now.
auction?